You're watching DS Movie Shorts, the place where we break down movies fast, clear, and spoiler-packed. Whether you missed it, forgot it, or just want a quick refresh, we've got you covered. Let's get into the story. The movie begins during a violent storm at sea, where a ship is attacked by a group of pirates. In the middle of the chaos, Arthur Curry, known to the world as Aquaman, arrives and easily defeats the pirates. The scene then shifts to Arthur at home, playing with his young child. As he spends time with his family, Arthur narrates his journey from meeting his wife Mara to becoming the king of Atlantis and welcoming their child. Although Arthur admits he finds political duties boring, he still fulfills his responsibilities as both a king and a father. While talking with his father, Tom Curry, Arthur notices something surprising: his child is communicating with goldfish in their aquarium. Excited, Arthur says he plans to introduce his child to his mother soon. Meanwhile, Aquaman's old enemy, Black Manta, continues his mission to find and kill him to avenge his father. During an expedition to locate Atlantis, Dr. Stephen Shin and his crew uncover new information. Black Manta and his soldiers arrive and find Shin alone. They join forces and explore icy underwater caverns together in search of Atlantis. During their exploration, the group is attacked by a massive tentacled sea monster. Black Manta manages to hide and notices a broken trident glowing on the ocean floor. He pieces it together and suddenly experiences a terrifying vision of a demon-like creature promising him the power to kill Aquaman if he frees it. Black Manta snaps out of the vision and picks up the repaired trident, his eyes glowing green. 5 months later, Mara wakes Arthur for an emergency council meeting regarding a deadly plague spreading through Atlantis. Arthur suggests seeking help from surface scientists, but the council rejects his proposal, insisting on traditional Atlantean methods. Frustrated, Arthur speaks with his father Tom, who encourages him not to give up. As Atlantis struggles with the crisis, Black Manta, now more powerful, searches the deep ocean for the hidden kingdom. Using his control over the tentacle monster, he and his troops locate a secret passage leading to a storage vault. Inside, they collect dangerous artifacts for experimentation. Suddenly, the vault seals shut, forcing Black Manta to call his officer, Stingray, for extraction while Shin pilots their submarine. He finally discovers the kingdom of Atlantis. Atlantean security warns them to retreat or face destruction, but Shin is mesmerized by the discovery and ignores the warnings. Too late, the Atlanteans open fire. With no choice left, Shin launches a sonic attack that destroys the security ship. The submarine continues charging into Atlantis, damaging buildings along the way. Atlanta and Mara pursue the intruders. As Atlanta attempts to arrest them, she is struck by a sonic wave and knocked unconscious. Enraged, Mara chases Black Manta and manages to destroy part of his ship. When she is about to defeat him, Black Manta fires a laser beam at Mara, seriously injuring her. Just as Black Manta prepares to kill her with the trident, Arthur arrives and attacks him. Shin warns Black Manta to retreat before they are surrounded. Black Manta fires a laser at a nearby train to distract Arthur, forcing him to save the trapped citizens instead. Arthur rescues them and then returns to confront Black Manta, but is knocked unconscious by powerful sonic blasts from Black Manta's ship. The next day, Arthur, Atlanta, and King Nereus discuss Black Manta's weapons and how to stop him. They realize Black Manta has stolen apocalyptic weapons from the Atlantean vault. With no other options left, Arthur decides to seek help from his imprisoned half-brother Orm, the former king of Atlantis. To find Orm, they must contact Kingfish. Who knows his whereabouts? Although Atlanta and Nereus initially opposed the plan, confirming Orm killed an allied king, they eventually agree due to desperation. Atlanta warns Arthur that if he is caught, it could start another war. Arthur is given an invisibility suit and the assistance of his loyal octopus, Topo. Orm is held underground, barely alive with limited food and water. Arthur sneaks in using the invisibility suit and defeats the guards. The two brothers reunite after a long time. Arthur explains why he came, but Orm still resents him. Despite their hatred, they work together to escape, taking down guards along the way. They ride sea creatures upward like horses to escape the desert kingdom. Some guards chase them, and Orm, weak and dehydrated, collapses near the sea. As seawater surrounds him, his strength returns. Rejuvenated, Orm easily defeats the guards and helps Arthur. The brothers escape back into the ocean, discussing Arthur's leadership and future plans. Meanwhile, Shin discovers that the stolen artifacts are apocalyptic weapons capable of causing global destruction. He warns Black Manta not to use them, but Black Manta, blinded by revenge, refuses to listen. Shin wants to leave, but is forced to stay. Arthur and Orm arrive at the sunken citadel to meet Kingfish and ask about Black Manta's location. Kingfish mocks them, saying Black Manta no longer works with anyone. Angered, Arthur beats the guards and forces Kingfish to talk. Terrified, Kingfish reveals Black Manta's location. With the information they need, Arthur and Orm leave, swimming together across the Pacific Ocean. After a long swim, Arthur and Orm reach an island where Black Manta has built his research facility. As they move forward, Arthur casually hands Orm a cockroach and eats one himself. The two soon notice that the island's insects and animals are abnormally large. While exploring, they come across the corpse of a giant rat being eaten by massive grasshoppers. When the grasshoppers notice them, they immediately give chase. Arthur and Orm run until they reach a cliff where a statue stands beside the edge. An inscription on the statue reads, "True kings build bridges." Arthur pushes the statue over the gap, creating a bridge. After crossing, they push the statue down to destroy the bridge behind them. When one of the grasshoppers attacks, Arthur punches it away. Meanwhile, Shin goes to Black Manta's room to speak with him. Black Manta is not there, but Shin notices the trident and becomes curious. When he picks it up and assembles it, he sees the demon bound to Black Manta's pact and warns him not to trust the trident. However, Black Manta is completely consumed by hatred toward Aquaman and is willing to do anything to kill him and his family. He threatens Shin with a knife, ordering him not to interfere. Arthur and Orm continue infiltrating the headquarters and force their way inside. They enter the operations room and encounter Shin, who immediately surrenders and begs them to take him with them. Shin explains that he wants nothing to do with Black Manta's plans and only wishes to see Atlantis with his own eyes. As he is about to reveal Black Manta's full plan, an explosion throws the brothers to the ground. They fight through Black Manta's troops and defeat them all. Stingray attacks them while riding a robotic octopus, but Arthur and Orm work together and manage to take her down. Soon after, Black Manta arrives, and the brothers engage him in a close fight. Black Manta holds the advantage and attempts to stab Orm with the trident. Orm dodges and briefly picks it up, but is overwhelmed by a powerful vision. Black Manta takes the opportunity to fire a laser at him. Arthur and Black Manta continue fighting, but Black Manta finds an opening and escapes. Afterward, the brothers regroup and discuss what happened. Orm explains the vision he saw when he touched the trident. He reveals that the trident once belonged to Kordax, who became obsessed with power. Kordax turned to dark magic and cursed their kingdom. His brother, the king of Atlantis at the time, begged him to stop, but Kordax refused, leading to war. The king eventually defeated Kordax and imprisoned him and his soldiers using his own blood. This is why Kordax can only be freed through the blood of the royal bloodline. Black Manta then goes straight to Arthur's home and fatally stabs Tom Curry. Arthur rushes back but arrives too late. His child has already been taken. Acting quickly, Arthur and the others head toward Black Manta's location. Arthur uses his trident to release powerful sonic waves, which attract nearby whales. The whales surround Black Manta's ship, destroying it from the inside. Meanwhile, Shin is traveling in a separate vehicle with the baby alongside Black Manta as they head toward the Lost Kingdom. Black Manta manages to enter the Lost Kingdom while Arthur and the others struggle to get inside. Black Manta demands the child from Shin. Shin hands him a bag, which secretly contains a bomb instead of the baby. However, Black Manta eventually gets hold of the child and prepares to sacrifice him. Arthur's son emits powerful resonance waves, guiding Arthur to him just in time. Arthur saves his son, and he and Black Manta engage in close combat. Mara's help Arthur finally defeats Black Manta. Seeing Mara escape with the child, Black Manta throws the trident at them. Orm catches it and protects them, but Kordax possesses Orm and forces him to attack Arthur. Using Arthur's blood, Kordax is freed from imprisonment. Arthur throws one trident at Kordax, but Kordax catches it. Arthur then throws his own trident, destroying Kordax's weapon and killing him. As the Lost Kingdom collapses, Arthur notices Black Manta about to fall and offers him help. Black Manta refuses and deliberately lets himself fall. Everyone else escapes safely. Arthur reunites with Orm, and the two brothers finally reconcile. Orm says goodbye and dives back into the ocean. Before the movie ends, Atlantis rises to the surface and reveals itself to humanity. In the end, Arthur and Orm return to living normal lives after surviving their greatest battle. And that's a wrap on today's recap. If you enjoyed the ride, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a plot twist. Got a movie you want recapped? Okay, drop it in the comments below. This is DX Movie Shorts. See you in the next one.